Have you ever wondered about the power of prophecy and what happens when it comes to pass? Prophecy, a significant theme in the Bible, is a divine message or prediction revealed through a prophet. It's a fascinating concept that has captured the minds of believers and scholars alike for centuries. Now imagine a prophecy so profound, it foretold the fall of a city that stood as a beacon of faith and culture. This prophecy was spoken by none other than Jesus Christ himself, who predicted the destruction of Jerusalem. In the book of Luke, chapter 21, verses 20 through 24, Jesus says, "When you see Jerusalem being surrounded by armies, you will know that its desolation is near." He warned of the city's downfall, the suffering of its people, and their subsequent scattering across the nations. What if I told you that this prophecy came true, with consequences that reverberated throughout history? The prophecy of Jesus about the fall of Jerusalem was no idle word. The city's fall was a tumultuous event, a climax of long-standing tensions between the Romans and the Jews. As we journey back to the 1st century AD, we find Jerusalem under the iron rule of the Roman Empire, a situation that bred resentment and rebellion among the Jewish populace. In the year 70 AD, these tensions finally boiled over. The Roman general Titus, son of the Emperor Vespasian, led his legions against Jerusalem, his mission to crush the Jewish revolt that had been smoldering for 4 long years. The siege of Jerusalem was brutal and relentless. The Roman forces, known for their military precision, encircled the city, effectively cutting off any escape routes and trapping the people within the city walls. Over the course of several months, the situation inside Jerusalem grew increasingly grim. Food and water supplies dwindled, leading to widespread starvation. Despite the dire circumstances, the Jewish defenders fought valiantly, but they were ultimately no match for the superior Roman forces. The climax of this siege was the destruction of the Second Temple, the center of Jewish religious life. This was not just a military victory for the Romans, it was a symbolic blow to the Jewish people. The temple was more than just a building, it was the heart and soul of Judaism, a place where God's presence was believed to be most tangible. Its destruction signified the loss of a significant spiritual and cultural identity. The tragic loss of life during the fall of Jerusalem was staggering. Many thousands of Jews were killed during the siege, and those who survived faced enslavement or dispersion to other parts of the Roman Empire. The fall of Jerusalem was a pivotal moment in history, but it was just the beginning. It marked the start of a new chapter for the Jewish people, one that would take them far from their homeland and scatter them across the globe. But that's a story for another time. With the fall of Jerusalem, a great diaspora began. This marked a significant shift in the course of Jewish history as thousands of Jewish people were scattered far from their homeland. Their lives, culture, and identity were forever altered by this mass displacement. Imagine the heartbreak of leaving your home and everything familiar behind. The Jewish people didn't just lose their homes, they lost their sacred city, their temple, and their sense of security. Their homeland, a place that held countless generations of memories, was now out of reach. As they dispersed, they carried with them their traditions, their faith, and their determination to survive. But the journey was fraught with hardship. They were often met with hostility and prejudice. In many places they faced persecution and were even forced to convert to the dominant religion. Yet, despite these adversities, they held on to their identity, their faith, and their hope for a better future. This period of the diaspora was grueling, to say the least. Yet, it was also a testament to the strength and resilience of the Jewish people. They faced the unimaginable, yet they did not crumble. Instead, they bonded together, preserving their traditions and passing them down through generations. But the diaspora wasn't just a dispersal of people, it was also a dispersal of ideas, beliefs, and influence. The Jewish people brought with them their rich culture and knowledge, which left a profound impact on the societies they entered. They contributed significantly to the fields of philosophy, science, and art, to name a few. This diaspora, therefore, was not just a scattering of people but a scattering of influence. It was a time of great loss and hardship, but also a time of remarkable resilience and cultural exchange. It has shaped the Jewish people and the world in ways that continue to reverberate through history. The diaspora had profound effects on Jewish culture and identity. This dispersion, not just across geographical boundaries but across time itself, became a defining characteristic of Judaism. In the face of such a monumental shift, Jewish culture and identity underwent significant transformations. In every corner of the world they reached, Jewish communities blossomed, each cultivating its unique traditions and practices. In Babylon, Jews built academies, fostering intellectual pursuits and the study of the Torah. This led to the compilation of the Babylonian Talmud, a cornerstone of Jewish law and philosophy. In the West, in the heart of the Roman Empire, Jews integrated into the Greco-Roman culture. They adopted the language, the currency, even the names. Yet, they maintained their distinct Jewish identity, intertwining it with their new surroundings. This blend of cultures gave birth to Hellenistic Judaism, a testament to the adaptability and resilience of the Jewish people. In Spain during the time of Al-Andalus, Jews experienced a golden age. They thrived in the fields of philosophy, science, and poetry, contributing significantly to the intellectual wealth of the period. It was in this vibrant environment that the Sephardic Jewish tradition emerged, enriching Jewish culture with its unique customs, language, and cuisine. As the diaspora continued, Jewish culture evolved, adapting to new environments, absorbing elements of host cultures, yet preserving its core identity. Each Jewish community, whether Sephardic, Ashkenazi, Mizrahi, or others, added a new layer to the rich tapestry of Jewish culture. But the impact of the diaspora was not limited to the Jewish people. The cultures they touched, the societies they influenced, were changed too. Jewish thought and philosophy permeated the intellectual landscapes of the countries they settled in. The diaspora, in a sense, became a two-way street, a cultural exchange of ideas, traditions, and values. The Jewish people, while preserving their identity, contributed to the diversity and richness of global culture. The diaspora shaped the Jewish people, but it also shaped the world around them. The Jewish diaspora was more than a historical event, it was a catalyst for change. This diaspora, the scattering of the Jewish people across the globe, did more than just reshape the Jewish culture. It left an indelible mark on world history at large. Imagine the world without the influence of Jewish individuals and their rich heritage. It's an impossible task. Why? Because the contributions of the Jewish people have been vast and varied, touching almost every sphere of human endeavor. In the world of science, Jewish minds have consistently pushed the boundaries of knowledge. Albert Einstein, a German-born Jewish physicist, revolutionized our understanding of the universe with his theory of relativity. Jonas Salk and Albert Sabin, both of Jewish descent, developed the first vaccines for polio, saving countless lives. In the realm of philosophy, Jewish thinkers have left an equally significant imprint. Martin Buber, a Jewish philosopher, introduced the concept of dialogical existence, which emphasizes the importance of dialogue in establishing genuine human relationships. Hannah Arendt, another Jewish luminary, is remembered for her profound insights into the nature of power, authority, and totalitarianism. The arts too have been enriched by Jewish creativity. From the haunting melodies of George Gershwin to the poignant words of Saul Bellow, Jewish artists have profoundly shaped our cultural landscape. But perhaps the most enduring impact of the Jewish diaspora is the spread of monotheism, the belief in one God. This concept, central to Judaism, has influenced the development of other major world religions, including Christianity and Islam. The Jewish diaspora, then, is not just a tale of displacement and survival. It is a story of resilience and influence, of a people who, despite adversity, have left an indelible imprint on the annals of human history. The prophecy of the fall of Jerusalem was not just a prediction of destruction, but a forecast of transformation. A transformation that has resonated through the centuries, shaping the world as we know it today. So, what can we learn from the fulfillment of this prophecy and its aftermath? This question invites us to ponder the implications of the fall of Jerusalem, as prophesied by Jesus, and the subsequent Jewish diaspora. Firstly, the accuracy of this prophecy underscores the incredible power of prophecy itself. It's a reminder that words spoken thousands of years ago can resonate through time, shaping the course of history. Secondly, the diaspora's impact on Jewish culture is significant. It demonstrates the resilience and adaptability of a people displaced yet unbroken, finding ways to maintain their cultural identity, while scattered across the globe. Finally, we see how this event has left indelible marks on world history. The diaspora influenced societies far beyond Jerusalem's walls, affecting politics, economics, and cultures worldwide. The story of the fall of Jerusalem and the diaspora is a testament to the enduring power of prophecy, the resilience of the Jewish people, and the profound influence of history on our world.